Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. Well, today's kind of one of those little off-the-cuff videos. I just thought I would do a kind of like a man cave in progress type of video. I did these before where I kind of showed off my man cave, but right now it's kind of in shambles. I've been spending some time trying to go through it, change things around. There's been a lot of changes going on, and so I thought I need kind of an update video. So, some of it's still the same as you might have remembered if you've watched any of my previous videos. But I did do some changes here. Like you can see, I got my Intellivision 2 and IntelliVoice box still up there, along with my ColecoVision flashback, my Atari flashback, and was that some toys there? My Freddy Krueger and my Nosferatu toy. But yeah, I still have my shelf here with all my Atari games. I used to have these in order. I actually used to have them in somewhat of a alphabetical order, but that sort of is not happening anymore. I mean, you can see there's like Keystone Capers in the beginning there. Obviously, that doesn't work in Hero, so a lot of the games are kind of out of order. I do have my multi-cart, or whatever you call those things, the double enders, the double ender carts. I got those there, and I got my Game Boy down there with my Nintendo games, some of my favorite boxed games that I still have. Those are my original games, or well, actually Donkey Kong is not, but that Mario 3 and Zelda game were the ones I bought when they first came out. And I got my Art of Atari book right there. Really cool book. If you don't have one, if you're into Atari, you probably should have that one. Tim Lapatino, he's a cool guy. He's the one who did that. And I got some of my handhelds right there. These are the ones I just picked up recently. I did a few videos. I still have to do some gameplay videos on them, but I picked them up. The Batman and the Lion King. And we got the Pac-Man, another Pac-Man, and a couple of other things like a Mario ornament and my Defender. That's me with Robert Englund. I got to meet him at Fan Expo. Really cool. Freddy Krueger. Over here is a big empty box. I used to have a table here. I ended up pulling that table out. It's in my garage right now. We had a garage sale, so I sold off a bunch of stuff. I need to get that table back. But yeah, I have this shelf over here. This is typically what I'm looking at when I'm shooting a lot of my videos. Usually my camera is right there, and I'm like talking into that section. So this is the part you usually never see. It's just a shelf full of crap. I mean, I got my my Circus Convoy here, which is cool. You know, an Atari game that's brand new. Rick Dynamite, and of course my the games that I've created: Keystone Cops for the Intellivision, and of course Fast Food. I've showed these on a few different videos, and Defender of the Crown, really cool. But yeah, I got a bunch of that stuff here. It's just kind of sitting around. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to show off some of the revisions I did. You know, I still got my Star Wars stuff and my Transformers. Got my 2 Galvatrons there. Of course, that's the original Galvatron, and that's kind of like the newer one that kind of came out a few years back. Looks really cool. And then some of the cars. There's Bumblebee. That's a Generation 2 Bumblebee, not the original. Some DeLoreans and a Porsche 928, the Batmobile. For some reason, I got a Chase HQ Game Boy cart just kind of randomly sitting there. And some Mario stuff. Some more Transformers, some more DeLoreans. Got the Joker there. Two Bruticus from Transformers. A lot of Transformer stuff. This was cool. I got the Transformer tin from the latest Rise of the Beast. So that kind of made my collection. And there's my Atari 7800 games. I don't have a whole lot of those. And down here I got like my shelving. That's a PlayStation 2 and that's a Sega Master System. The SMS Sega Master System. Really cool. There's my Genesis, Sega Genesis. Got some manuals here. Miner 2049. That's sitting on top of an Atari 7800. I like to pull that out. That's a ColecoVision stuffed in there. There's an Atari and a PlayStation 2 and my original Nintendo that I had since I was a kid. And of course, there's my little professor. I did a video on that a little bit a while ago. I kind of have that Darth Maul thing there, just to kind of cover up. That's actually the electrical box, the circuit box or whatever you call it. So I got my Darth Maul covering that up because I don't like the look of that. And some Ghostbuster toys. And oh my goodness, I hate when I do this. I left the cap off my alcohol. That's cleaning games. So I clean my games with that. That's how messed up my man cave is right now. But yeah, there's Egon. That's my favorite Ghostbuster. And then there's Holtzman from the Girl Ghostbusters. And of course Slimer. Then I got Rodimus Prime there. That's an original Rodimus Prime. And there's a, if you can see that, yeah, you can see that. That's, what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot the name of him. Whatever. So we got Blaster there. And there's my Intellivision / some Atari stuff is in there. Donatello, RoboCop, don't forget RoboCop, and some of the other handheld stuff that I got going on. These are all Atari 8-bit games that I have. I've done videos on these as well. This is kind of new. I got the little mini Transformers. These are kind of neat. It's all these like miniaturized Transformers. And then we got Ed 209, which is really cool. I remember buying that in a toy store quite a while ago. And of course in behind there I got the Transformers from the Michael Bay movie, all the original ones like Barricade and Bumblebee and Jazz. So that's really cool. And over here we got Starscream, and this is kind of a mishmash of a couple of Transformers. I don't know what to really call him. He's not an official one. And some more DeLorean stuff. Let's not forget Devastator from the Rise of the Fallen, I believe. Yeah, or Revenge of the Fallen. Sorry, my mistake. And some Back to the Future stuff. Little Rampage arcade. I don't know if this is I don't think this is an eraser. I think this is just a little kind of fun keychain thing. Willie from Arcade USA sent this to me. So I just kind of leave it there. Looks a little cool. This is my Donkey Kong collection. So I got, that's Donkey Kong for the Atari, Donkey Kong for the Coleco, Donkey Kong for the Intellivision, Donkey Kong Jr. for the Coleco, and then behind there, that's the Nintendo Donkey Kong. And then I have like the Game & Watch Donkey Kong. So all the little Donkey Kongs there. Some Coleco stuff as well. Don't forget Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo. And then down here we have a bit more. We got the, that's Ratchet, the original Ratchet from Transformers. In behind there, that's the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch. I got a big hole here of stuff. That's a Zelda Game & Watch that I still have to do kind of a gameplay on. Then I got a bunch of random Intellivision and my Odyssey 2 games. Let's go down to the next shelf here where we got Shockwave. I really love Shockwave. He's a cool Decepticon. And of course, Optimus Prime. Sans fists. I don't have his fists, but that's okay. And his trailer. I actually bought this for $1, so I can't complain. I bought that at a, you know, like a thrift shop. They just considered him a toy, so I paid $1 for that. That was probably about 15, 20 years, but still, I mean, geez, paying $1 for that. And we got Devastator, the original Devastator, Generation 1, really cool. And to round it all out of my mess of a man cave, there's my Atari 2600, Atari VCS, whatever you want to call it. That's a 6-switch light 6er with the towel in the way. All these notes I have just there for all the games I'm working on. My ColecoVision. This is where, you know, this is a table where I have all the systems set up so I can play the games where I do this. I don't know why my Sega Master System Ghostbusters is sitting here, but it is. And, of course, the newest of my collection, the Magnavox Odyssey 2, all sitting there with the crusty remote. And that's the TV that I do my game videos on. And funny enough, this is where I put my that's where I put my camera to record the video. I mean, it's a very yeah, kind of setup. I mean, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh box with stuff in there, and I just kind of lean the camera against there, and you know, not very professional, but that's what I got. And the last part is my Intellivision 2 with my long play controller. That's all set up there with the flash cart. That's a very important part. The LTO flash, where I can play not just regular Intellivision games, but games that I've programmed and play it on my TV. So yeah, I just thought that this would be a fun video to do. Got my old Metallica jacket up there. I just thought this would be fun because I haven't done a man cave video in a while, and you know, I think my man cave kind of looked the same for a very long time. That's probably why I didn't do it. But now it's kind of being changed around, and I'm gonna, you know, I still got some work to do, a lot of work to do. I want to fill in this shelf here. I don't want this to be empty, and you know, I don't want things like compressed air just sitting around. And some random Magic the Gathering cards. So, yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But, you know, I always figure that this is a work in progress. There's that Atari I bought from the garage sale for $5. I got to find a place for that as well. Anyways, yeah. Oh, and a Wendy's box. Yeah, I used to work at Wendy's. Anyways, let me know what you think. Tell me about your man cave and how it's doing at this present time. I know we always have to work on things, and we got a lot going on in life, so sometimes you just don't have time to deal with this type of stuff, but I'm slowly getting it back into action, and hopefully we'll have a lot more videos to play. Anyways, hope you liked the video, hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.